So you're either starting out in a relationship or you've been in one for a really long time. You may be sexually active or considering getting sexually active. Now, wherever you lie on the spectrum of things, this video might be a very interesting one for you, because if you know exactly how and what to do to make your woman happy in the bedroom, you are going to be a very happy man. You see, men are often accused of being selfish, self-serving, completely disinterested or uninterested in what goes on beyond the actual physical act. By the end of this video, I'll be able to just give you a little insight into some of the expectations that women have when it comes to all those nocturnal and sometimes daytime activities that go on in the bedroom between two consenting adults. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 ways to keep her happy in the bedroom. Welcome back. My name is Jessica. I'm a broadcaster, a voice actor, a biker girl. I live in Accra, Ghana, West Africa. And of course, this is my YouTube channel. Now, there are lots of guys out there who may be beating their chest and saying, yes, I'm the man. If you were to talk to their women, however, they may not necessarily be in a happy space. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you'd like to improve on the intimacy in your relationship. Hopefully this video can give you some insights on what to do to make a woman happy in the bedroom. Let's jump right in to number 1. Now, no matter what you do, remember this: foreplay never starts when you're actually just about to begin the act. A lot of men feel like foreplay just involves a little touching, a little squeezing, a little flirting, a little kissing just before you indulge in the act. How far from the truth can that be? Now, I'm here to announce that foreplay actually begins hours before. Draw closer. Now listen, when you know that you want to get intimate with, be it your wife, your partner, your fiance, you need to start preparing her from the morning. Or even if not the morning, a couple of hours earlier. Now, for women, engaging in intimacy is more than just the act. And so if you know you want to get some tonight, don't argue with her during the day and expect her to just be open to you at night. That's not how it works. And indeed, if you want to get the best out of a woman, then don't even go there. Instead, begin to let her feel appreciated. Let her feel loved. Send her tiny messages. I'm thinking about you. It's raining outside. Can you tell? Are you up for it? See you tonight. Can't wait to see you. You know, go above and beyond to start to hint to her that you would like to get jiggy. Now, here's another thing. Figure out what she likes, and you can start to give her her favorite things. So it could be flowers, if that's the kind of woman she is, or just something she really appreciates that you can have sent to, say, her office. Or if she's a housewife or someone who doesn't work, you can send it to her house. Now, nice gestures make anybody happy, and women are no different. And so if you want to really begin to prepare her mind to receive you intimately at some point, make sure you start hours earlier. Okay. Number 2. Let's talk about pleasure. Now, you know, sometimes I think about how intimacy for a man is more like a plated service, you know, a la carte. He's good to go. Whereas intimacy for a woman is more like a buffet, right? You need to pick and choose from several dishes for it to complete the meal. And that's how you really need to think of pleasure when you're thinking of women. Pleasure for them is more than just intimacy. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you want to make a woman feel loved, or if you want to make a woman happy in the bedroom, don't focus on climaxing during the event, but rather focus on the pleasure that you're giving her. The kissing, the touching, the conversations are all things that make women feel like you're here in the moment, present with us, and not just thinking about yourself and your sexual gratification. Number 3 is compliments. Now, compliments only aren't reserved for people who are courting, sort of getting to know each other, or have just met for the first time. Compliments need to go beyond that initial encounter. And taking compliments to the bedroom is another thing that you can do to spice up that interaction. I don't know what it is that you really like about this woman you're with. It could be her physique. It could be one specific thing on her body. Listen, whatever that thing is, highlight it. and don't make it like the same thing every single time that it almost sounds like a recorded tape. Give genuine compliments. But I guess if you have really nothing to say, then don't even go there, because you'll just make it worse, especially if you give a compliment on something that she personally does not find complimentary. And then you'll be doing yourself a disservice, because you'll feel like you're just patronizing her to get her into bed. And it shouldn't end when you enter the bedroom. Number four is communication. Now, I mention communication a lot in my videos because I feel like it's one of the most important ingredients to the success of any kind of relationship. And if you're not willing to communicate with your partner, more often than not, your relationship will literally go down the drain. Now, I'm not saying grab a newspaper and start reading the news or telling her what time of day or what the biggest stories in the news were. I am talking about communication during the act. You're asking her, does she like this? What more can I do? Would you want to experiment? Should I go a little slower or faster? Should I apply a little more pressure? Keep talking to this woman until you're able to find a sweet spot of the things that she actually enjoys. Now, also keep this in mind. You know how you like to hear women moan when you're doing the right thing? They like to hear you too. But some of you are too silent. Now, I'm not saying go out there on a shouting match with the woman you're with. I'm not saying that. But if you're actually enjoying what's going down, feel free to be expressive. It spices up the relationship. It gives the woman instant feedback about how you're feeling and how well you're doing. Number 5 is cuddling and pillow talk. I had a full-blown argument with a friend of mine. I wouldn't say argument, more like a conversation. And it was quite revealing with a male colleague of mine the other day when he was telling me that it's almost instinctive for a man to just be disinterested or lose interest the minute intimacy is over. And that's why a lot of men just roll over and fall asleep. Listen, there's a reason why women like to cuddle, because right after that intimate moment, she wants to feel you close. She wants to feel like you still want her and need her. And it's an innate want. It's something that you absolutely must do if you're going to make her feel loved, if you're going to make her feel important in your life. As tempting as it may be, because I know that the act can be really draining for a lot of men, but as tempting as it may be to roll over and sleep, spend a few minutes having a chat with her, holding her close, feeling your bodies next to each other, and don't be in a hurry to just roll over and sleep. Unless, of course, she's the kind of woman who falls asleep immediately after as well. In that case, then hey, there's nothing to worry about. And finally, number 7 is to make her happy in the bedroom. Do not feel as if you always need her to climax, to have a big O. But the truth is, there are also some women who don't necessarily reach a climax through the act itself. There might have to be a little bit of stimulation on her part, either by you assisting her to get there, etc., etc. Don't kick yourself too much if you're not able to get your woman to get there, okay? Instead, I would say find out what she wants. If you have reached your destination, spare a moment to ask her, hey, do you mind? You want to get there too? Or, what's going on here? Communicate. Do not feel under pressure to make her climax. Now, the thing is, sometimes when you are hell-bent on making her climax and she's not forthcoming, it can become a chore very, very fast. And that's why a lot of women fake it, because they just want to get you off them so they can rest. So she fakes it, your ego's spared, and everybody's happy. I actually have a video on how to know when a woman is faking a big O. I'll leave the link in the description below, or you can check it out in the end cards of this video and make sure you watch it. I'm sure you'll find it helpful. Now, if you like the video, don't forget to smash the like button, turn on all notifications when you subscribe so you get a notification every single time I post, and do share this video if you like it that much. My name is Jessica. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.